Your legal launchpad.
Hi, and welcome back to Your Legal Launchpad. I'm Amber, and today I have with me Professor Kim Crag-Chaderton. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we will be talking about the mentorship program directly here at Family Law. So can you give me a little more information about the mentorship program and how students can join?
Absolutely. The mentorship program here at FAMU College of Law, we're right now in our 5th year. Currently, we have 37 mentees and 37 mentors from all over, not just in Florida, but mentors who are in other states. There must be licensed attorneys, but we have them paired with our students here at the College of Law.
Oh, that is perfect. That's perfect. So what is the process of pairing students with the mentees and who helps facilitate that?
A pairing is a little tricky. What we have is a mentoring committee. We have a mentoring program committee made up of about 5 or 7 individuals here at the College of Law. And we vet the mentors to make sure that they have all the qualifications that we require. And we have a pretty high standard. They have to have at least 10 years of experience, of legal experience in their profession. Do not have to be a licensed Florida attorney, but it must be a licensed attorney in another state. And then we look at the students. There's an application process. The students will then fill it out and list 3 of their top interests, that where they would want to practice or what they would want to practice post-grad. And we try and pair it up as much as possible. It's not always ideal, and that's not the real goal of a mentor, to just be within your profession, but we do try and match the students up with attorneys who are practicing that field, or know or have interest in that particular area, and that's how the matching process begins. So it's timely, it's a bit consuming, but at the end of it, the reward is just amazing. And what we do with our students, we advertise this to the entire student body, but we do gear towards 1Ls, because coming in fresh, right? For undergrad, this is your first year entering the College of Law. So we want them to be able to find mentors early on in their legal careers.
Do you have any insight on the difference between prospective students' mentors and when they come into law school, their type of mentors? Shift.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And it varies, right? So if you're coming into law school, you might want to find someone who's like how to get into law school, applying for the LSAT and different things. Or if you're an undergrad, what courses do you take? What major do I have to be? That kind of helps me towards the legal career and getting into law school. But once you're in law school, you want somebody who have had that experience, right? So mentors, I say, you build along the way, everywhere, in every stage of your life, whether you're an undergrad or in law school. You want to take those mentors along, because each mentor serves a particular purpose.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so next, what is the importance of participating in this mentorship program?
Like I mentioned before, coming in as a 1L from undergrad, you're coming into a new environment here at the College of Law, and it's different, right? So establishing a mentor and building that relationship early on helps you through the academic process, helps you through exams. You're also, as a 1L, moving on into your legal studies career, you want to have somebody who could kind of guide you, connect you with the legal community. Here in Orlando, we like to say the legal community, there's a whole lot of lawyers, but the community is pretty small. So you want a mentor who can kind of guide you along, take you to different bar organization functions, introduce you to judges, other attorneys who are practicing here in the state of law. So building that database early on in the career serves a whole purpose.
Perfect. So I have another question. So with students, what if they don't know where they actually want to go in the field? When they fill out the application process, how should they list their criteria of what type of mentor they would like if you don't know exactly where they want to go?
And guess what? What I would say is, even if you don't list anything, you still want to join the program, because that's what that mentor can kind of guide you. What are your interests? What are your passions? We have a lot of students who do list the 3 criteria. That's what we ask them on the application. And by the end of the 3L year, they have totally changed, because now they're through mentors or through internships or externships, they've learned a different area of law that they didn't even know about. So that's what your mentor is there for, not necessarily to guide you in exactly what it is you want to do, because not all of us know, but to guide you through that process, like, hey, why don't you try this internship or externship? Or why don't you look into this particular area of law, see if you like it? While in law school, this is a time, right, where you can explore all the different areas before you make that final decision, especially in your 3L year. So the mentors really help guide the students and building the confidence and building the network and the connecting them to the resources that's available within the community.
Okay, so students will have the same mentor throughout from 1, 2, and 3.
Well, through our program, no, right? But like I said before, even those students who are coming in undergrad and have mentors, they serve as mentors all throughout. You can, through our program, retain the same mentor. We encourage you to try and branch off and get a new mentor, but you can still remain close with that previous mentor. And we have many students who do that. There's one particular mentor who has served with us for the last 4 years. And every one of the mentees that she's had, she continues to mentor them today, even though they're not in a program. Some of them have graduated. So while I encourage students to try and find another mentor, right? Get somebody else, because you want to build that support. Continue to be in contact with that mentor. Each mentor serves a purpose for your career.
Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah.
So we were talking about students want mentors within their field. Do students always, or should they look for a job within having a mentor?
No. The answer to that question is no. Mentoring, if you get a job because of a mentor, that's icing on the cake. That's ideal, but that's not the purpose of mentorship. Mentorship is to help you, guide you through the areas, the different law areas, the different aspects. If you're in law school, the different exam strategies that you can use, or anything along those lines, introducing you to the different organizations and resources that's within the legal community. But it should never be about, I have this mentor and I want to be able to get a job after. Okay, so we have students who, that when they put those 3 interests on the application, it's just a general idea. This is what I'm into. So we would try and pair you up with somebody who is within that area. But if not, use that mentor to help guide you to make sure these are the 3 areas that you want. And even if that mentor is not within those legal fields, they might know somebody who is. They might be able to introduce you to a judge. Like, let's say you're into criminal law, but a mentor practices civil. Might know a judge who sits on a criminal bench might be able to get you internships or externships while in law school, or just a meeting. So that's what a mentor is for, to build you, support you, not necessarily give you a job at the end of the mentorship.
Gotcha. Networking is very important.
Networking is key. And that's within, whether it's in the legal field or outside, networking is key. That's so you're building that strong network.
So how should students approach communicating with their mentors? Should they always expect the mentor to reach out to them?
No, absolutely not. The student should reach out to that mentor. And again, remembering that a mentor has a practice, a mentor has court dates. And the student, once they reach out to that mentor, try and establish a set day and time and able to communicate with that mentor, whether it's meeting for coffee, going out for lunch, or meeting for dinner. And if they're not in our program, if the mentor is not being responsive, again, have that mentor contact us. But the student need to make the effort. Many of the mentors are not going to reach out to the student first. They want to see how interested the student is. So that student need to reach out to the mentor. If that mentor does not return your call within, say, 48 hours to a week, reach out again. Then you contact us here. Our mentorship committee would definitely reach out to that mentor to make sure, hey, are you communicating with the student? But it's really on the student.
Okay, that's perfect. So the last question I have for you today is, why should legal professionals want to mentor current law students?
You know, what I would say with us as lawyers in the community, what you want to do is you want your profession to always be the best. And that's mentoring the younger attorneys who are coming in. You want them to be able to give back, just like how they have given back to the younger generations coming up. You want the same thing for the attorneys coming in. So I think it's just self-gratifying for attorneys to give back and may help our profession, the legal profession, just be the best that it can be. all aspects, all places.
Yes, set a standard that everybody can reach, which is perfect.
Exactly.
That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much.
It's been wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Your Legal Launchpad by Florida A&M University College of Law. Origin, Jasmine Sutherland. Hosts, Amber Newsom and Jasmine Sutherland. Producers, Crystal Eugene, Cynthia Germain, Kayla Joseph, and Leanna O'Sullivan. Camera, Kayla Joseph and Leanna O'Sullivan. Audio, Riley Gibson. Set design, Crystal Eugene and Cynthia Germain. Editing, Riley Gibson. Intro voice actress, Brichet DeVault. Credits voice actor, Riley Gibson. Executive producers, Mildred Graham and Robin Holmes.
Hey, it's Amber. Thank you for watching Your Legal Launchpad. Stay tuned for the next episode. We will be discussing the legal clinic and heirs property with Professor Mark Dorson. See ya!